So first of all, Ukrainian refugees have the right to temporary protection in any EU country. The status includes residence permits, welfare support, access to education and labour market, and also provides access to other services like banking. For example, the Payments Account Directive provides access to a basic bank account for all legal residents of the EU, and also Ukrainian refugees can benefit from it. The directive gives a right to access to a payment account with basic features to all consumers, including the refugees and the asylum seekers. They can benefit from it as well. The bank, the possibility to withdraw cash with cards and to use cashless payment transactions, it continues as normal for the Ukrainian refugees. For what concerns cash, we understand that there is a very exceptional situation and there is pressure on Ukraine and on its central bank at the moment. So it's not a surprise that the Ukrainian central bank had to resort to some form of restriction of capital exports. Ukrainian refugees can freely exchange their currency via credit cards, as I was saying, but we're aware that they are experiencing some difficulties in exchanging cash. And indeed, some do cross borders only with cash at this time. At the beginning of the war, there was a bit of lack of clarity about this restriction and lack of information. And in the meantime, many authorities, such as the Ukrainian Central Bank, have clearly advised refugees to take along and use credit cards and not only cash. You were mentioning the ECB. The ECB is currently assessing a way forward to allow cash conversion by refugees. And in parallel, central banks by some member states, including Poland and Romania, are working on possible mutual solutions to this important issues. Of course, we welcome all these efforts. We are in contact with the ECB and other central banks to encourage them to find solutions in order to show our solidarity also in this respect to the Ukrainian refugees.
Well, that was very comprehensive. Thank you very much.
Yes, thanks, Eric. On roaming charges, I can say that we welcome and we have welcomed already the initiative of several operators in Europe that have already been waiving or reducing international call charges to Ukraine and roaming surcharges in Ukraine. And there was also initiatives to provide this free SIM cards, for example, or free Wi-Fi at border spots. There was also a letter right at the beginning of the conflict that Commissioner Breton had sent to the BEREC chair. The BEREC is the body of European regulators for electronic communications, calling on BEREC to play an active role there, together with the Commission, to facilitate communications between the EU and Ukraine and ensuring a coordinated response, notably as regards the technical implementation of such measures. But for the moment, this is measures that are done by the operators, something that we facilitate and help with, but it's not the legal side of things, let's say.
Okay, thank you very much.